Hello, hello, everyone. Hi, Irma. So glad you're here. Welcome, everyone. Whether you are watching this live on Wednesday night or if you are watching the recording, so happy to have you here. So happy to welcome you to lend your power to these intentions tonight. And before we even breathe together, I want to pop up a little information, a bit of a success story. You might remember a few weeks ago, we intended for a gentleman named Rodney Taylor. He's been in this country since he was 2 years old, and he's a double amputee, and we intended for him to be released from ICE custody. And just today, many congressional members have demanded a review of his case, requesting that he is released on his own recognizance. He is not a criminal. He should not be in detention, and they are doing a lot of harm by ignoring his medical situation. So just wanted to show you that there's a bit of a success story. It's on the move. It's working its way through the system. And I like to share those with you when we have them. So tonight we have 3 intentions. One for my new book, which is an anthology I wrote with 8 other writers, and I'd love for you to support it with an intention. We're also going to intend for somebody who's dealing with long COVID after 5 years post-infection, still hanging in there. And then we're going to do an intention for all of us about connection. So before we dive in, let us breathe together. I like to put my hand over my heart to remind myself to breathe through the heart chakra, breathing in and out, breathing in 4, 5, 6, out 5, 6, 7. That slightly longer exhale helps relax the body. It helps bring the brain and the heart into coherence. In and out. Breathing in together and out. You might feel your shoulders drop. You might feel a little adjustment inside your brain. Feels a little calmer, feels a little bit more relaxed. There's nowhere else to be right now, nothing else to do or to think about. You can just fully settle into this relaxed state of coherence. Breathing in and out. And now with the brain and heart in coherence, consciously connect our energy heart to heart. Whether you're here live or whether you're watching the replay, this sort of connection through the quantum field. Hello, Diane G. Glad you're here. This connection through the quantum field transcends space and time. Breathing in and out, in and out. I always feel like a change in my brain that tells me when we are all connected. It feels very expansive. It feels joyful. Always a pleasure to do this. Okay, so our first intention. We now intend that the anthology 9 Souls, Endless Possibilities is highly successful, delighting and inspiring tens of thousands of readers in 2026. So if you will allow this intention to drop into your heart chakra and send it spiraling out into the quantum field and follow the energy. Thank you, everyone. Trust this intention and release it with love. Hi, Roslyn. Welcome. So, our second intention. We now intend that Reese in California, USA, is immediately, completely, and permanently healed of long COVID, moving forward in life, healthy and well in every way. Allow this to drop into your heart chakra. Send it spiraling out into the quantum field and follow the energy. Thank you, everyone. Trust this intention for Reese and release it with love. Our third intention is inspired by this quote from Nikola Tesla. Though free to think and act, we are held together like the stars in the firmament with ties inseparable. These ties cannot be seen, but we can feel them. And that's true of humanity, right? Our history is one of cooperation and collaboration, and that's who survived earlier eras of history, people who could work together and take care of one another. And tonight's intention is a reminder of that. Our third intention: recognizing connection as key to humanity's survival and evolution, we now intend to practice compassion and cooperation at every opportunity. Allow this intention for all of us to drop into your heart chakra. Send it spiraling out into the quantum field and follow the energy. So let's see where it takes us. Thank you, everyone. Trust this intention for all of us and release it with love. And so it is. That was a lot of fun tonight. Really interesting energies. Maybe that's because we're now in the year of the fire horse, right? In Chinese astrology. But other things have been happening astrologically as well. And one of the important energies coming in is that of the Aquarian age. And that is about human rights, humanity, the collective, the people, and also innovation, technology. Thank you. And so it is. Yes, so if you are able to chat, if you'd like to provide some of the insights that you received during the 3 meditations. We meditated for my book. Here, I'll give you a closer look at it. Is that backwards? I thought I had this mirrored. It's called 9 Souls, Endless Possibilities. And the 9 of us met doing intention meditations, and we meditated throughout for this book. So there's a lot of information in there about the style of meditation and how much fun it is and what success stories we've all had. So I hope if you read it, and please get it from your library, that is a beautiful way to try out new books and read things. And it's also available everywhere else. Everywhere from A to Z. If you're in the US or in the UK, bookshop.org is a great way to get books because they support local independent bookstores. You just tell them which bookstore you want to benefit from your purchase, and that store benefits. And so when I dropped into the energy for this, it was a lot of fun because I just kept getting different scenes over and over. Like I saw myself on Zoom talking to people in their book groups, and I saw myself having conversations with librarians and doing readings. And because my story also features tarot cards and mediumship, I saw myself talking to groups that normally would not be talking to writers in particular. So I thought that was a lot of fun. So we'll see what happens. I'm just now starting to reach out and ask people if they would like a visit, if they'd like to hear more about it. I also would love to talk to writing groups, right? If you have a writing group or some other creative group, this book has a lot to offer. So I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Well, let's see. Diane G says, for the first intention, I saw the book carried light codes. Yes. And people who read it lit up too, like they're downloading light codes and inspiration from the book. That is sort of the key behind this book. It was intentionally, from the very beginning, when we first decided to write this book together, the intention was to deliver a high level of vibration that's really enjoyable. And so there's, I think, 10 total stories in there, and each one is different. And so there's something for everybody, but the underlying thread is the vibration level of the stories. So I hope you get a chance to read it. Thank you. Thank you so much. And this one from Irma. For Daphne's book, I saw little sparks representing book being dispersed worldwide. I saw people reading books, Daphne ordering more books because she sold out, and I saw images of her talking to people. Yes, thank you. And this is an international group of writers. One woman is in Switzerland, but she's moving to Spain, and another woman is in Italy. So it is definitely an international collaboration. Thank you, Irma. And moving on to the second intention, for Reese, who is living with long COVID. That was really interesting. This happens to me when we meditate on economies or on people's savings goals or their job goals. I saw this graph going up and up and up and up. And to me, that represented energy and stamina. So this person has been feeling really tired and stressed out by these symptoms. And I just saw him gathering energy. And at a certain point, he said, "Oh yeah, that's right. I've been feeling so much better lately." So that, I thought that was really beautiful. So very happy to see that steady improvement. I love that. So that was our second intention for long COVID symptoms. And I'll wait for the chat to catch up. But I did want to tell you that in this book, in the center of this book, is a little treasure map to the quantum field. And it's just a little fun thing that we decided to put in there. And take a look at it if you take a look at the book in your library. For Reese, Irma saw healing hands over her and a white light surrounding her. Towards the end, I saw flyer bulb, sort of like, a flower bulb, sort of like a tulip opening up. Yes, yeah, that's beautiful. And Diane G, for the second intention, I became more aware of my breathing. I continued to send out the intention, and by the end of the meditation, I felt my breathing slow down and relax. Yes, I love that. That's part of the mirror effect of this style of meditation. So we are intending for other people to heal, and we also experience that benefit. Thank you. Thank you. And for the third intention, that one felt really good too. Again, I felt that uplifting, like the elevation of energy. And I found myself like tipping my head back, like looking up at the sun or a beautiful blue sky. And it just felt, I just got a chill. It just felt like things were getting brighter and better, happier, healthier. And they reminded me, my spirit guides reminded me of the story about the crabs in the bucket. Do you guys know this story? If you say you are fishing for crabs and you dump 20 of them in a bucket, they could easily get out of the bucket if they cooperated, but they don't. If one gets the idea to climb up out of the bucket, like going up the side of the bucket, the other ones will drag it back down. So none of them escape. So they showed me that, and I was like, oh, right. Yes. If they cooperated, if they helped each other, they could all escape. But because they refuse, none of them escape. So I appreciated them giving me that reminder of the story. Okay, let's see. Diane says, for the third intention, I thought it was very much connected to the second one. COVID started in one area, but because we are interconnected, it spread out. Interesting. When I sent the intention, I heard respect differences. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. We have free will as individuals. And just like that Tesla quote that said, even though we have the freedom to think and act as individuals, we are interconnected, right? And we can't live without each other. You know, people always are thinking like independence is the highest skill and the highest sort of state to attain, but it isn't. Interdependence is harder. Interdependence is more sophisticated. Interdependence has more rewards. So, we can respect our differences, absolutely, and we can work together. So, Roslyn, thank you. There's lots of chat today. Yay. Hi there, Sonia. For Daphne's book, I felt you happy with my achievement. Yes, thank you. Well, I'm a firm believer in just sitting down and opening your laptop or putting pen to paper, that is a tremendous success when it comes to writing. So thank you. Yes, it's really wonderful to have something in print. And Rosalind says, for the third intention, I see a forest. In the forest, it is full of sparkling red and green lights hanging from the trees. There's so many lights. It's actually covering all the trees. So beautiful. Wow, that is gorgeous. I love the idea of that. Yeah, a forest is another way to talk about cooperation. And yet, individual trees are fully expressing themselves individually. But the matrix of the story, the roots, the mycelial network in the soil is what keeps them all alive. And trees are known to share nutrients with each other through the networks. And they also let each other know about threats and attacks, like from insects. They will alert other trees, and the trees will change their chemistry so that they're not a target. So thank you so much, Rosalind. Thank you for bringing that beautiful image to us. And Irma says, for the third intention, I saw what looked like an energy grid with much softer lines that were able to transmit energy and information with much greater efficiency. This seems to represent increasing compassion, love, and community amongst one another. I began to see various images that represented various communities of cooperation. Ooh, that's amazing. I love that. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, I mean, it can be difficult to open yourself up and to be vulnerable within a community, and to decide that you're going to be a part of a community. I mean, a lot of us are very protective of our space and our ideas and our work. And that is right in what I think of this as the age of scammers, right? There's a lot of things people are doing that the whole purpose of it is to take from somebody else. But I also think that most of us don't want to live that way, and we don't want to be those people. So I think we have an amazing opportunity going forward to decide what kind of world we want to live in and to act accordingly, right? So I felt really good during that intention. And I'm glad that you saw such beautiful things as well. Okay. All right, everyone. I'll keep an eye on the chat in case anyone wants to contribute further. But now at this time, let's go ahead and breathe together to disentangle our energy from the group. And again, this is respecting individual energy, individual emotions, right? Individual nervous systems, and yet we're doing it together, and that makes us more powerful. So, relaxing your spine, feeling supported by the earth. Thank you, Diane. I needed that. It's disentangle time. Okay, supported by the earth beneath your feet, supported by the furniture or the sofa, the floor that you're sitting on. Feeling that sense of relaxation that you may have dropped into during our time together. It's not easy to find a place where you can come and talk about what you want out of the world, what your hopes and dreams are, and to have a very practical way of putting the energy out, bringing it back into your lives. Breathing in, 4, 5, 6, out, 5, 6, 7. Breathing in and out, slightly longer. Exhale. Shoulders relaxed, spine relaxed, jaw relaxed, everything relaxed and in coherence. And if you can notice the connection between us, it's a very subtle, beautiful energy, just mirroring the stars. We are individual stars, and yet we're connected in the energy of these intention meditations. And we choose to connect. And now we are choosing to release that connection, safely returning your energy back to you, safely returning my energy back to me. We are whole and independent, and yet we can carry whatever encouragement or inspiration we receive tonight with us throughout the week. I know I am nourished by my time with you every week. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.